This video is primarily for contractors and other vendors who need to create new properties using the quick property mode. So when you're at a property with the mobile application, first you want to look at your property list. You can use the search bar up here and see if this property is already in your database. If it's not and you need to create a new property, then you click on the settings wheel and you can go into either one of these two options. The new property mode is primarily for property managers or others who want to fully define the property with all the bedrooms, all the bathrooms, dining room, entry, and so forth. The quick property mode could be, for instance, let's say we're a landscaper and that's what we're going to be focusing on, doing the front yards, backyards, side yards, and so forth. So we're going to go into this quick property mode because we're going to be taking photos on very specific areas. So the first thing you have to do is put in your street address, and the city and state are required. The zip code is optional, but we do recommend you put that in. And you can see here it named the property for you. If this was a multi-unit building, then you may want to do something different here, as you want to name it like the Greystone Apartments or something else as opposed to just the address. If it's a multi-unit building, you can click in here. We recommend you look at this and get some tips on how to do that. So here I've got my property name and my address, and now I define just the areas that I'm looking to take pictures and inspection notes on. So like I said, let's say we're a landscaper and we're going to be focusing on particular areas. So I've got a backyard and I've got a front yard, and let's say I also have a side yard, which is down here at the end of the list. And let's say I'm also doing gutter cleaning on a regular basis, so I'm going to also take a picture of the roof. Okay, so I've got here now these areas. I can preview this, look at this, and say, yep, this works. I could have entered in descriptions here for all of these if I wanted to do that. It's not required, but it's also something that you have available to you. So now I'm going to hit create properties, and when you're creating properties, you do need to be connected to the internet so you can sync your data up with the server. Now when we go into the property list, sure enough, there it is, 234 Jones, just the one that we took it, just the one that we created. So I'm here, I'm gonna be doing monthly maintenance, and let's say I just want to get a sanity check of the backyard because it was really dry, and we just want to stay on top of that and share those photos with the office. And we can say dry backyard update photo, as I'm just going to put that there. And now I can take my pictures. Now here I'm picking it from my computer, and so it's not quite the same as picking it from the mobile app, but it works very similar. And so that's all that it takes to take your picture. And now when I hit refresh, because you'll have to do that periodically on the server, sure enough, there is 234 Jones, and I've got a maintenance photo here on this date. So when I click on that photo, there it is. There are my comments, dry backyard, updated photo. If I wanted to edit this photo, I could do that here. Let's say though that I needed to change something and I really wanted to add in some other areas. So for instance, perhaps the timer is in the garage, and so periodically I end up being in the garage, and so I can put in here timer located here. And so now that will be a reference point for anyone else taking pictures as part of your group. If you have any questions or issues, please email support@zInspector.com. We look forward to helping you. Take care.